Hello, hello. Welcome to Stacy's Crafty Jam. And I'm Stacy. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. Welcome, welcome. And if you're new to Stacy's Crafty Jam, welcome. And I want to say a shout out to all of my subscribers that have been with me. You guys are amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you guys are enjoying. We're here doing the series on making a journal using an Amazon package. But, it's just, I don't know. I'm feeling a bit of anxiety about it because, it feels like it's being drawn out. But, this is the process. And yeah, this is where I'm at. We're using, let's do a little order of business. What papers are we using? Buzzin to Spring. Yeah, they're gorgeous. All of LineDotArrow papers are gorgeous. And she's working with the very talented Suzanne with NonStop PaperCrafts. And they're doing this collab. There's a collab going on right now. Lots of fun to be had. Challenges, tons of giveaways. These papers are available in color, in sepia, in the black and white too. I didn't print that. But each kit has 22 pages and tons of freebies, guys. The freebies are in all the Facebook groups, and those links are below in the description. You'll join each of those Facebook groups, and there's freebies to be had. There's going to be 6 giveaways, a giveaway in each group. Also, there's 6 groups, so there's 6 giveaways, 6 opportunities to win. Yeah, you guys can win more than once. You just can't win more than once in one group. So we're doing this Amazon package thing. Yeah, this is the front. This is the back. Yep. We've gone through this process here. This is my inside front, and it's going to be this little flip thing. We worked, got things are falling down. We got a little, we're going to have a pocket here. Oh my gosh. It's live at Stacy. Yeah. I don't edit, so that's going to be in there. Yeah. So right now, we're in part 4. So we did, we're just a process, So as we work through this, today we're gonna finish this, the construction of it. And I told you in the last video that I wanted to use the circles that are in the kit. Aren't they precious? And I like when I do a button and string closure, I like to add a little height to it. Ooh, here I am. I like to add a little height to it. So I cut out, this is cardstock. This is a 110-pound cardstock. And I cut out 2 more circles that are just slightly smaller. Just slightly smaller. I cut out 2 more circles that are also of the 110-pound cardstock. And I'm going to glue all of these together. All right. And I inked the back, the very back one. I don't know that you'll see it. I doubt it, but it's possible. So I ink it. And I guess the string could get caught on there and somebody could, I just ink. Why? Because I can. Because I can and because I do. And then I put these 2. So that's a total of 2 circles that are slightly smaller, and that I've inked on the back. And then this pretty one, and that's I inked around that. So let's do that. We got one for the top and one for the bottom here. I don't know. I think I hit my camera. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can move y'all up a little bit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Get my crafty life together. Okay. We're back. We're back to this. I think I must have hit my camera a while ago. All right, because I shot part 3, and then I'm uploading that video, and and then I'm now shooting part 4. Yeah, I mean I'm moving right along. Okay, so these 2 have been glued together. with the ink on the outside. Then I'm going to glue these to the pretty circle. Make sure they're all inset, where they're not, you can't see them. But it gives you a little depth, gives you some height. All right, we're going to let those sit for a second before we start punching holes. I like to use, if I can, if it'll reach, I have this tiny hole puncher, and I like for my button, my policy closure. Thank you, whoever told me that. I think it might have been Cheryl said that. I like them to offset. I don't want them to be all the way in here. I want them to be down just a little bit. I need to find the center. So let's do that first, because we already have established the Stacy Nail can't find the center of nothing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 1, 2.5. Okay. I think this is about my center right here. That looks about right. That looks about right. So we're going to do that again, and we're going to do it here. Finding my center. So I know where I want to put this. 1, 2.5. Okay. So we got the centers set. And these are probably married pretty good together now. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that this is good. I'm going to just have it. Let me pick this up. I'm going to have it where, see, you are going to see that. So let me ink it. Let me ink. What did I do with my dauber? It's all hidden. Here it is. All right, we're going to ink this. I don't know. I might put something pretty on the back of this, now that I'm looking at it. Yep. I think that's what I'm going to do. I got some other circles sitting here, so why not? Yep, because I don't like the way that's going to look on the back. So let's put this circle on the back of this one. And let's put, there's lots of these circles. And let's put this little, oh, I cut that one horrible. And let's put this circle on the back of the other one. Yeah, so let's ink these. Oops. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I'm moving right along at snail speed. No, I just feel really behind because of that folio debacle. That's what I called it anyway. I think I've mentioned that in every video. I really got to get over that. Get over it, Stacy Nail. All right. So, but I still have the depth. I like having that thickness of it, that you're not just flat against the thing. All right. I want to get this right. So, all right. All right. That's where I'm going to go. You're not going to see all this anyway, but you'll see enough of it. Okay. And then we're going to have to let this marry again. I don't just start. I want that flower down at the bottom. Okay. So this is that. We're going to turn it. We're going to flip it. And we're going to put it down like this. It's got like a little clock on there. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's got a little clock. So it's really supposed to go where that 3 is to the right there, But since you're not going to see anything, I want you to be able to see that pretty rose. And I want you to be able to see the B. See the B. All right. And we're going to let that, let's say, what else are we going to do today? Well, we got our string. My sister gave me the string. I have this other, oh, I should have got the end of this. Okay. What in the world? I think it's this right here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I should have done this off camera. Shut up. No, that's not it. Well, we're going to make it it. Lord have mercy. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. There we go. Everybody's good. Oh, nope, that wasn't right. Oh, okay. Lord. Okay. This is just let me pause this video while I get this all undone. Because you're not gonna sit here and watch me stress over this. Whoa, that was crazy. Welcome back. Okay, I got it done. Oh, you got to be smarter than the string, Stacy. But at least I got time. Now, see, God works everything out. So I had time for my little things to set. Okay. Oh my gosh, I crack myself up sometimes. Okay. I seriously, if I only had a brain, it would be scary. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. So now it's going to be pretty back there. Let me see. Oh, it don't matter. Okay, we're going to put this one here. And you're going to be able to see the rows there. And I've got the center there. Yep. And that's going to go there. And what I want to do is I want to poke a hole through that. If this will, yeah, this is going to work. Okay. Let me poke the hole. Oh, make sure. Okay. I'm going to put the hole right here where the B is. Okay. Am I in the center? Looks pretty good. Where's the center at? Okay. Let me move her over. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. All right. We're just kind of eyeballing it. All right. All right. I'm going to poke the hole with my hole puncher. Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay. So I got the hole there, and I've got my little brads, and I'm going to use black brads. Let me just put it in here first. May not be big enough with this. Here. Let me make it a little bigger. Okay. We made it a little bigger. There we go. I'm going to make this one a little bigger. Okay. And we're going to put this in here like so. And then we're going to close it. And on the back here, to cover these brads, I'll do something. I'll do something to cover that brad. The brad right there. I think I'll put some trim or something there. But there we go. So there's that one. So I'm going to turn this around because I think it's a little easier working upside down here. Okay. Let me see which way this goes. I want the B to be down there. So there we are. I got to see what I'm doing. What am I doing? That'll work. That'll work like that. Okay. Where's my center? There it is. And we're coming down just a little bit, not too much. That looks good. Okay. And we're going to poke the hole like we did last time. And we're gonna use our poke tool to make it a little bigger because we learned the last time that we needed a little bigger. Okay, we're gonna get our black brads. I got these brads at Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I gave my sister. I bought her a set too. Okay. Yep, that's right. And then we're gonna put our brad through. Put our brad through there. And we'll split the thing. Split the brads. And again, I'm gonna put something over these brads so you can't see them. But that's that. That's that part. So there's that. Oh, it's looking good. Okay, now I'm gonna get my string and I'm gonna put my string underneath here. And I tie like I tie it like this. Okay. So there's that. And then we're going to I never I'm sorry. I hit you again. Smack. And then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna loop. And we're gonna loop. I'll cut that in a minute. And we're gonna loop. And we're gonna loop. Doing like a little figure 8. All right. Let's do it again. No, it's enough. That's enough. Makes it bulky. So let's cut this. Well, let's just leave this down here. This is cute. That's cute hanging there like that. And then we'll do that one like that. Yeah. So I got a little bit of this string. A little bit of this biggest one. Okay. Yeah, my sister and I are doing that. We got that craft retreat. I think I've told y'all that in other videos. And that's we've been collecting stuff. So you never know what's going to happen on that craft retreat. What you going to get. Okay. All right. So we've got this done. And see, this will go. Get this all out of the way. This will go here. See? I think that looks pretty cool. I like the pop of red. We'll do a little something here. We're going to hide those brads. But right now today, what I thought we'd do is beyond finishing that is here's my signature. And I told you how I'm going to show you start to finish how this process plays out for me. So, I generally put signatures together off camera. But I'm gonna show you everything. So what I started out with, I like 28-pound paper myself, and I do front and backs, and I try to pick like the backs where you're gonna have a place to journal, And I like pretty paper on the front, and maybe a journaling spot here. Well, get it in camera shot, Stacy. And then I like vellum. I usually add a piece of vellum on there. And then we'll do journal in space, I think. Pretty paper. And yeah, and I print on fronts and backs, and I usually use the back for one of the pages in the kit that's for journaling, and then in the center I have something special planned that I was inspired. Now, you can journal on this, but I was inspired by Angela Kerr, and we'll get to that in another video. But I liked my center page because it had these sunflowers bordering, and I have something for the center there planned, where I'll be adding trims. Sometimes I'll go as far as an inch on my lace trims on my pages, and I sew on all the pages, which I'll do off camera. But I also, and I don't know if I'm gonna leave every last one of these pages because I only have a because you gotta factor in all the pockets, all the tags, and you know, I I only have this much of a spine. So I don't know if every one of these pages are going to make it, because personally, I have the opportunity to use things from my shop. Okay. And yeah. So I let me see, yeah, I'm back as far as I can go. All right. This is a new journal page from our shop that we there was only like 2 or 3 pages that were written on. Dan and I kept those because there wasn't enough to go around. We couldn't say, oh, you might get a, you know what I'm saying? If there's only 2 or 3 of something, then there's no point in putting it in the shop. But this size of a journal page, and this is like 9 by 5.5, thereabouts, 9 by 5.5. This is a pretty cool vintage journal. It doesn't give the year. I don't see the year anywhere on here. But it's old. It's old. The patina is really pretty. So we're going to have these blank ones, the 9 by 5.5, in the shop. And we've got another size too that's a little bit bigger. And that'll be in the shop too. So that the link for Two Sister Jam is in the description. And y'all go check those out. They're going to be available. I think Dana's putting them in the shop tonight. By the time I publish this video, they'll be in there. Yeah, I got this. This is an old something or another that was in our shop. We just have a ton of vintage things. This is from some Mechanics Illustrated magazine, and I like it. And we're going to, because see, I took all those pages, front and back printing, and I folded them in half. And then this page is going in my journal. This is another page, and we're fixing to get these in the shop. These are game cards. The patina on them is amazing. And there'll be space to journal there. But I love the edging. I love that edging. And it says spelling bee. Isn't that perfect for the journal? I mean, it's a bee journal. So I got to put the spelling bee in there. I sure do. So that's going in there. And there's birds in the journal. And I have this bird paper, and it has these yellow finches, goldfinches. And then this is evening. It has a little yellow in it. And what I do is I take my paper, and I know I want to put this in there. And know if I fold this in half, that fits. So I'm cool there. But it's the up and the down that I'm going to have to fluctuate here. Right? So what I want to do with this paper is I want to get out my Tim Holtz trimmer. And I like for pages to be this size, that size, I personally, I like that. Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay, let me fold it in half, then I can cut it. More than one way to skin a rabbit, my grandma used to say. Okay, so we'll fold it in half, and this is the way it'll go in the journal, like that. And then I want to decal. I gotta cut a little off, and I want to decal the edge with my Tim Holtz thingy-mabob. Yeah. And I didn't measure because that's crazy. I just going to cut off. And if it's too much, then I'm okay with that. And then I have my decal edge there. See how cool that is? All right. And then I'm going to cut off about that much at this part. And let me see if it's going to fit in my journal. Yeah. Look, we're all it's like perfecto. Okay. So then there's that. And then I'm going to use this, and I'm leaving this edge just like that because I like that rough edge. I like that. And we're going to fold this in half. This is going in the journal or in my signature. Yep. Yep. And this is really vintage. So I'm going to need to come in here. See how that paper kind of did that little, can you see it? I'm going to have to come in here and strengthen that up. This one is tough as nails, so I don't have to strengthen that. I am going to come in and strengthen this because it's vintage, and this too. I'm gonna strengthen. And the way I do that is with book pages, and then you see this little piece here that's kind of got a tear. I don't mind that. I'm okay with that. I like the whole grunge vintage thing. All right. The other thing I want to add to the journal is another ledger page. We have these available. They're gargantuan. They're huge. And I do not remember the dimensions, but I promise you're going to get these are breathtaking, and they're from 1940 something. Yeah, from the 1940s. And I want the title in it. So let me get a straight edge. Let me get, oops. I got things falling down. Okay, I'm going to get a straight edge here. And we'll start here. We'll do this. Okay, so I got a straight edge there. I'll get a straight edge here. And then we're going to cut this. Where? Where? We're going to cut this here. We're going to cut that there. And that will give me the size of my paper. And then this doesn't go to waste because I use it. Okay. Yeah, putting a signature together is easy breezy. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And I think, okay, I need to cut a little off of one side. So let me decide where I want to cut. So I'm going to cut here. I'm going to cut that. All right. And I'm going to save that. I will use it. They're great for tags and stuff, you know. So, yeah, hope they don't fall down. All right. And if I fold this in half, I love these journal pages in here, then I may need to cut out some more. Yeah, I do. So I still need to cut. So this time I'm going to cut. Oh, see, I knew. It fell down and went boom. Okay. It's all good. Okay. We're going to cut off a little more on this side. And I'm going to cut a little more on this side. Sorry about that, guys. No paper trimmers were harmed in the making of this video. I promise. I promise. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this again, and we're going to see. This time, she fits. Okay. So we're going to fold her in half. This paper is thick as they come. I don't know the weight of it, but it's more than 1/10. It's really, really thick. So I don't have to worry about the shoring that up, you know, getting that you know, strengthened. Okay. So there is another element. See how it will fit in my journal. Yep. And then all of these pages I'll get trimmed out and get them good. So I got those. I want those. I want that. I like vintage elements in my journal. I got this green from Zoe. She made this for me. And yeah, I'm feeling kind of special with her. So I know I want to trim my paper there. Okay. So let's do that. And I'm thinking this green will work, but we'll see. I may decide that this. Okay, I want more. Okay, I may decide that I may not use this green. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, then, but it sure is pretty. Sure is pretty, Zoe. All right, and then let me just get one page as my guide. And then I want to so I look at it right here. I come just a little hair under it. You know, you see I come just a little hair under it because it's okay if it doesn't meet. And then I fold where this is. And I get the top and the bottom good. Okay. And then I'm going to trim off that. Yep. In fact, I think I'm going to trim a little bit more. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to keep that because I sew on those to make page edges. And then let me see. Will this see how good that works in there? And we'll see if this green fits in there. I think it will. Now I know. Look at this yellow. Oh, look at it. Thank you, Zoe, so much. I'm in love with your yellow paper. Look at that. Y'all want to get yellow paper? Any of these colors? Y'all got to see Miss Zoe. Miss Zoe. Zoe Mason Breeden. Yeah. She doesn't have a shop or nothing, but she's in she's in my Facebook group, the TwoSisterJam Facebook group. And those of you who know you know, are in the group, y'all may already know her. But if you are interested in any of these papers, all you got to do is message, leave a comment down there, and yeah, I'll get you, I'll hook you up. Okay, here we are. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at this yellow paper. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. And I just use this paper. Now this one's my guide. And I keep building my signature, you know. It's so easy, guys. Easy. I talked to my sister, you know, because my last video was, she called me and I was like, Dana, I gotta do the signature on my own. You know, nobody wants to see this. And she's like, no, Stacy, I do. You see, my sister's not made a journal before from start to finish. And she's really talented, but she's never sat down. You know, she works and stuff, so she's never sat down and made a journal. This paper, I believe, I got from Tanya Picotti, and this one too. This one has like a starburst. See that starburst? Thought that went with the whole theme we got going on here. All right. Anyway, she's like, no, I want to see it. I'm like, okay. All right, I'm doing this for you, sis. This is for you, Dana K. All right. You know, doing a signature, all you do is pick out your pages. You don't have to have digitals, you know. to do a signature. It's my favorite way to make a journal, because I just appreciate the beauty of the paper, and that's just me. So I'm cutting on my marks that I made, and then we're going to fold these things in half. We'll erase our pencil marks. I think I'll trim just a hair off here. A lot of times the truth is I'll eyeball it too. It's like, okay, because honestly, if the paper isn't just perfectly fitting, as long as it's not sticking out, I'm good. I'm good. If it's, I like the staggered look, personally. Okay. All right. So we're just trimming these papers, and we're going to create our signature. And yeah, this is I'm really, ow. Oh, I cut myself. Oh, this trimmer. This trimmer does that to me sometimes. I'm blooding. Okay. Do not want to bleed on my papers. Do not bleed on the papers, Stacy, now. Okay. All right. You know what? It's a crafter's life, right? Okay. All right, we're good. Oh my gosh. Only in my world. Oh, nope. She wants to. It's like if I'm taking my blood sugar or something. Oh, goodness gracious, Stacy. All right. Well, I've shot part 3, and this is part 4 in one day here. I think I told you in part 3 I gotta take my Mucinex. I'm telling you. I caught a cold or something. So I'm feeling better now because I shot that. I mean, I took that Mucinex. All right, I'm gonna cut this right there. Golly, such a good job on this paper, Zoe. All right. All right. See, I don't want to bleed on my papers. Okay. I didn't know if I was gonna have to pause the video. Okay. This I'm going to sew on. I sew like zigzag stitches through here, and I use them for page edges. And then I use these two to back words and things on. So I save that. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of stuff I save, but I do. I don't know. Do y'all do that? Okay, I want to make sure I got my pencil marks. Pencil marks. No, it's not a pencil mark. Okay. And we're gonna. I love the sound of dyed paper. Oh, the crinkle of it. I know. I'm silly. But I love it. I'm making sure I do not bleed onto papers. Okay. Oop, there's a pencil mark. All right. And then I just fold these in half. Oh my gosh. It's really rocket science going on here. All right. Yep, I got these papers from the fabulous Tanya. And yeah, I like this effect going on there. I don't know how she did the starburst thing, but I like it. Okay, we're going to do it this way. I can always change the direction of my paper. Keep checking my finger because I don't want to bleed on my papers. That would make my heart hurt. Okay. Now, I may or may not use every last one of these. See, this is what happens. This is how I build a signature. And what happens is I get down to putting my journal together, and it's like, oh my Lord. But I like to pick a page with a pretty with a pretty element for this. I love this page, and I'm using this for my first page. I'm really thinking not all these pages are going to make it. So let me go through here and see which of these I'm gonna. This one is probably gonna go. All right. Let me see here. I think little girl's got to go up here. And then what I do is I sprinkle in sprinkle in. Let's just see if I can make this work. All right. So now it's time to put the signature together. I have my dyed papers, and I have my fun paper, what I call fun papers. And I think what I want to do is I want to start out with, let's start with that yellow paper. Yeah, let's do it. So I'll put that in. And then here, let's do a ledger. And you can write on this ledger too, you know. And then and there's lots of journaling space already here. So I don't have to really deal with needing the, let me see, where would this one look best? Because it's not dyed, and I'm not going to dye it. So let me see. Oh, right here. See that little pop of white? I call that an invitation. Call that an invitation to add the white paper. So there we go. Oh, or that. See? Look, you got your white here. Look how that played out. Okay. So there, that goes there. And then I got digital. And then there's the vellum. And I think I want to do, let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to do that. This paper, yeah, we're leaving it. And then here, let's put another yellow. I may not add I may not add these. I may not. Let me see. See, I'm used to having 2 or 3 signatures. And this go around, I do not have that opportunity. Okay. I think I want to put this here. I think I like that. I think. Or I may put it here. Is that yellow? I don't know. I don't think I like that. All right. Or maybe it needs to go behind the... there. Yeah, then we'll do it right there for right now. That's where it is. And then I've got this other ledger that I gotta get it in there. I gotta. Okay. I think that's gonna go here. And yep. And now I've built my signature. There it is. These did not make the cut. That's okay. I'm making another journal this month, so I'm good. All right, we have done good today. We have put together a signature. We have finished our policy closure element here. Yeah. Yeah. We've done really, really well. I am enjoying this process with y'all. I so am. I really, really am having a good time with y'all. We will get to fill in these things at some point, but right now we're just going to focus on on the task. I needed to do that signature. I'm going to trim the pages for the signature. Yeah, I'm going to cut this because it's in my way and it's driving me nuts. There we go. Yeah, because it'll confuse me. All right. We made this today. We did our signature today. I'm going to add, maybe some 1/2-inch laces and things. Like I'm going to add some of this on there from our shop. I'm going to add some of this from our shop. I have a yellow in my stash that I want to add in here. That's about a 1/2 inch. And I'm just going to trim a few pages with laces. Normally, I trim every page, and then we're going to sew on these pages. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll meet you back here for part 5. And what will we be doing there? Probably decorating at that point. Maybe sewing in the signature. I don't know yet, but I know for sure we'll be working on some decorating. And yeah, we're going to carry on and continue this this very fun process. This is my back. Where did my front go? Oh, I think I lost it over. Oh, here it is. And then here's that. We're doing good, guys. And if you are enjoying this process, if you haven't seen the other videos, then do check out parts 1, 2, and 3. And yeah. And I'm gonna fix this camera setup. I don't know. It needs to be raised because I don't have enough work surface. I keep coming out of my camera shot. I went to my sister's and I took my camera with me. And now it's a matter of getting my camera set back up the way I need it. It's always a process. Something's always going on. Oh gosh, guys, you are amazing for showing up and being here for me. I appreciate it. If you like the video, thumbs up would be cool. I appreciate it. Reaching, like I told you in the other videos, for the 2,000 subscriber, we're going to have a really big giveaway from the Two Sister Jam shop. We're going to have a big old bundles, and we're going to give away at least 2 prizes. So help me get to 2,000 subscribers. Tell your friends about it. Share the channel. That's amazing. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Guys, I'm going to get out of here, and because I've got some sewing and some trimming on the signature to do. And I'll meet you back here with the trimmed out signature. And we'll finish, or we won't finish, but we'll keep going in this process. And hopefully you're having fun watching this and maybe even crafting along. I love you all so much. Y'all have a blessed day. I will see you soon and in the next video. Bye, guys.